Hello, everybody, and welcome to Michel's Milestones. I got my brother here, Marcus,
Hey, what's good with you now?
and I want to first start off by saying thank you for all the support. Everybody came through, even though I wasn't so comfortable about it, but I'm delighted. I got a backup. I got people that's out there. We got people that's willing to listen and stand by our side. So I'm very grateful. I appreciate it. You got anything to say?
No, I mean I think I really like the support and everybody that reached out and everything. And for those who didn't, they just took a look at it. Hey, we appreciate you as well. Just spread the
Mhm.
word. That's my biggest thing. I really like the fact that like even like yesterday, me and you were talking back and forth, and like one of the things we was really kind of discussing was like being like being present versus like being like the perfect parent type of thing, right? And so I like how we was kind of talking about that and going over some things like that. And so I think today I really want to kind of touch on that. I think that'd be pretty good to kind of see just to bring to light some of those things we were talking about yesterday.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. So I guess that's where we're going to start tonight. Then we're going to discuss being present versus being perfect.
So,
Um,
really, because I know like we was talking like for instance, I mean I remember like back in the days where like um man the kids every like you want to keep your kids really like locked in on different things. You want to keep them busy, right? Positive busy, right? So there's like gymnastics for my girls, right? Football
mhm,
for my son, and so from the school activities and things like that, we was making sure that they was involved in everything, but we were involved with them, right? And so I think that's one of the biggest things that I really like to bring up is like the fact that even though um, I may not have made every single event, I was there for most of the events, right? And
right.
I'm yelling, I'm screaming. They know I'm there. I'm excited. They're excited, and it's funny because when you go to some of those concerts and things like that, like the school concerts, it's funny because as soon as you look at your child and your child's kind of like looking
Hmm.
out in the audience. And then when they lock eyes on their crew, on their parents, on the rest of their
They get
family,
happy.
they get so smiling, happy. They sing and they stepping. So I think like that was one of our biggest examples of like supporting them in that situation where like being present was better than just trying to be like a perfect parent. I think just being present, that was like kind of what we thought, what I was kind of bringing up yesterday.
Right. Yeah. And being involved. I mean, period. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't go to all the PTA meetings and things like that, and I regret it. I mean, because I think a lot of people don't even know their children once they walk out this door when they go to school. It's a whole different child when it comes so give credit to these teachers. They have to deal with your child because if you're not at that PTA meeting or picking them up or dropping them off, you have no idea. But so again, yeah, I think being involved early, whether it's school, sports, it's very important.
Yeah. And you mentioned sports. Like I remember a coach would also just be on the sideline, running up and down, yelling at my son, "Yo, Nate, yo!" Like literally, I remember doing all those different things. And
Hmm.
that doesn't mean that he made the perfect, thing on the field. It doesn't mean that I said the perfect thing as a parent, but they knew I was there. They knew I was supporting them and such that
Oh
way.
yeah, I
So
was
it
telling
was
my son to
my
knock him
fault.
out. I was going crazy.
Right,
Hey, that's
right.
my
So
son.
right. We support the coach. We support the coach. But yeah, absolutely. So I think that's really
Oh.
important. Another thing I wanted to kind of bring up too was like when you're talking about being present. For me, I do realize that like I do make some mistakes, right?
Hmm. Yes.
And so when I make my mistakes, I do know and understand that uh, my children, they're right there with me. They see me make a mistake, and then they see me apologize about my mistake,
Hmm.
and then they see me be humble, right? And so to me, that's a really good quality for our kids. As a father, we have to be present so that they see I can't be perfect, but if I make a mistake, here's the right thing to do
Yes.
when making a mistake.
You got to own up to it.
You got to own up to it. And so I really feel like some of the fathers out here right now, sometimes if you're not there, and the only time they see you, they're gonna think you Superman and that you never make a
Hmm.
mistake. That's hard to live up to.
It's impossible.
That's hard to live up to. Let them know that you're human. Let them know that you're real.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a message that I really like to put out there for everybody
Yeah. And then to piggyback on being involved in school activities and starting early, and we're talking about, which is what the whole thing is about, is being present, quality over quantity. You can be there 365 days a year, and that doesn't mean you're there. but that quality time that you put in. And I know y'all went bowling like once a week. I mean, it was a routine, but it wasn't just for your family.
Yeah.
It evolved over to our sisters, my family. So again, the quality of time that you spend with your children is very relevant, especially for us fathers. So I have to commend you on that.
That's good. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. But like you said, like for everybody, for us, when we do those certain things, the word I think right now, like a word that floats out there right now is intentional. So you got to make
Hmm.
sure that the time you're spending is intentional. I think a lot of times we got chill time.
Yeah.
Chill time is cool. I have no problems with chill time.
Right.
Right. So when I come home, I'm here. Kid is over there with their tablet or whatever. Wifey over there with her phone or whatever. We all together. That's chill time. Nothing wrong with chill time. But you also got to make sure that you are intentional with your time. So what does that mean? Maybe I come in and I might see you wifey over here. I see the kids over there. I'm like, yo, bring out these Uno cards. We playing Uno together, right? It's just that time together that I'm going to break some of your time up from the tablet, some of your time up from the phone,
Right.
and just intentionally do something to make sure that our time, like you just said, it's quality time
Right.
versus just the quantity. So yeah, definitely that.
Yeah.
So like I said, and I think that when we look at the realistic part of it, right, of being a perfect person, that let's just go. I'll go Bible on you. To be honest with you, there is no perfect person out here. So why should I allow my children to try to live up to being perfect?
Impossible
Right.
expectation.
Right. And
Yeah.
so I think that as a father, I'm there. I'm an example that you can look at and go, okay, this is what the standard looks like.
Right.
And you can even be better than this, but this is the standard of what it looks like. And so definitely that's what I look at as far as like being present versus being perfect. I definitely choose present over perfect.
Right. And then another thing that I did, and I know people, uh, everybody doesn't agree with it, especially nowadays. But I've never we sharing household duties. I've never refrained from cleaning, washing dishes, taking out the trash because it's just like working with the CEO. If he's getting in the trenches with you, it makes you feel a lot better, don't it? So I would never ask my children or my son or my daughter to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. So these parenting points that I'm trying to bring up is as a father, um, you have to be present. You can't be. You're not going to be perfect, and get in the trenches with your kids. Let them know that hey, because you could tell them all day. Because our parents told us, hey, high school is the best years of your life, or this and this or that, and it's like yeah, whatever.
Right.
And but you will find out.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, so I just want to say again, thank you. Thank you for all the support. We're gonna keep it coming. We're gonna get better. I guarantee you that. And if anybody has any questions or comments that they want to leave, by all means, we take it. Advice, if you don't agree, we can discuss it. But these are just points that we bring up as fathers ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to piggyback on that, yeah, leave your comments. Leave those challenging questions out there, so that way we can take that, tackle those as well. And so again, we appreciate everybody. We love everybody. And if you need anything else, hey, just reach out to us. Let us know.
That's it. And this is Mecal Milestones. Be great.
And let us all be great together. Peace.